We're leaving Sylvan Lake, where I just took a selfie. And Jay asks, did you get a picture of me at Sylvan Lake? And I said, no, that's not a selfie. That's not a Sylvan Lake selfie anyways.
Incredible.
This thing is completely covered in ice.
Absolutely incredible.
Well, 90% covered in ice. There's a little tiny bit at the edge that's melting, the closest part to the earth, as far as the little shores. It's just a tiny, tiny bit that's melted.
Could you imagine working in a place like this?
I could.
I could do this. I could live out here and work as a park ranger.
And risk being mauled by a bear. Sure.
I could work as a park ranger.
I could imagine that. Mm-hmm. Right. There are several logs, trees that are just
decimated.
Yeah.
From old fires.
Or they're just dried out.
And drought, probably. There's a lot of char on them. I can see over here. There's a lot of char on these, so
some of them probably just had to be cleared out as well.
So that was Sylvan Lake and Sylvan Pass.
And we are headed toward Lake Butte Overlook. Old school's camping.
Yeah. Even with all the burned trees,
yeah,
it's still pretty up here.
Yeah. There's a lot of burned trees out here too.
But you see all the new growth coming up.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing that's really interesting, was that there were those fires back in the 80s. And yeah, you literally you can see so many new trees that are growing up to replace all of the trees that have died. But prior to the 80s, if I'm not mistaken, there was a lot of, the conservation issue was, let's not have fires, because that could destroy. But what they found was that
the fires helped rebuild.
Yeah, the fires actually helped to rebuild the park, and that some destruction is actually not a bad thing. God knows what he's doing after all.